This is gonna sound so cliche, but go with the flow. Don't resist change. I opened up a at-home spa. You're talking about all this hair.
They are hairy.
I cannot see that. Well, that's something that I felt I could like look into and be good at and offer. So that was interesting. Girl, I cried so hard in my pillow. If that's happening, that's a flow you shouldn't go with. I don't think I told you this. I was a receptionist at, can I say?
Welcome to the Bushwaxing Boutiques YouTube channel. In these videos, we will explore concepts such as pay in the industry, what it actually takes to make it as an esthetician, and our journeys up to this point. We're holding nothing back in the hopes of inspiring you to chase your dreams and create a career and a life that you love. We're the Bush Babes, now let's dive in.
All right.
Perfect. Hey girl.
You're talking about all this hair.
They are hairy.
I cannot see that.
Well, this is what 10 years of getting my underarms waxed will do.
Dang.
Consistency.
Can't wait.
So, Kaela.
Yes.
One thing that I don't think we touched on was your entrepreneurship journey when you had a studio in your house.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Do I remember it? This was, yeah. When did I do this? I think I did this during school, so 2021. Right after COVID, I opened up a at-home spa called Skin the Pink. I'm really big on a play on words, so I like Googled little history words about skincare and seeing names that people didn't already have. And I came up with Skin the Pink. That just means your skin is healthy to be in the pink. And I thought it was cute. I loved the color pink at the time. So I was like, this is perfect. It was post-COVID, and I was 20 years old. There weren't a lot of things that I was willing to do with my money aside from go shopping. So I was like, I will not be paying $300 to be in a suite, charging $20 per facial. So I was a baby. I think the highest I ever charged for facials was $40. Wow. Yeah. So this was definitely strictly for friends, family, and like associates of friends and family. Because it was in my house. My mom was down the hall, so I had to make sure, like that was my vetting system, just making sure like other people trusted them.
Right.
I did have a few like strangers that, they found me on socials and like just, wanted a facial, and that was always fine. They were always good, nice people, referred their friends and family to me, so that was fun. But yeah, that lasted through school. And then I closed Skin the Pink in March 2022 because I found my job in April 2022. Okay. So just lined up really well. I was just like, okay, this is gonna help me out. And
what was the decision maker? Was it financial, or was it your passion wasn't there?
I'm trying to remember. It was something so serious because I remember I cried so hard because like I had family members, invest into my spa, and somebody got me my wax table as a gift. So I think, okay, I had to move. Yeah, I moved. So I was like not going to be in a 3-bedroom apartment anymore. So I was just like, yeah, and I wouldn't want to do this if I lived alone, because that would be, I feel, even a little bit more dangerous.
Right.
So yeah, I decided to close it, and then shortly after that, my other job that I had for a year and a half came through.
And you were doing strictly facials up until that job, or when you were out on your own in Skin the Pink, were you doing waxing at all?
Nope.
Just facials.
Just facials. I did a little bit of like men's skincare, like as a specialty, because a lot of men happen to have like folliculitis on the back of their neck from their barber. Oh, let me not say from their barbers, but when they get their hair cut, folliculitis happens a lot of the time. Mm-hmm. Men tend to have thicker, coarser hair because of their beards and like, their facial hair growth. And then also sometimes they just have thicker skin, you know, their follicles are sometimes different than women. So folliculitis is more prone to them. And that's something that I felt I could like look into and be good at and offer. So that was interesting. And it was fun to just like see them be like, oh, it's gone. And I was just like, yeah, let's exfoliate.
No kidding.
So that was fun. But yeah, strictly facials.
Okay. So the first time that you interviewed at the Bush, where were you at in your career? Were you working at that spa yet? Or was that, do you remember that first time?
I do. I literally remember what I wore. I remember how my hair was.
We were in that room downstairs in the front window. Same room for you, Serena.
Because it was still a boutique. There were still clothes here.
Yeah.
And yeah, the front desk was in Serena's room now.
Yeah.
I borrow this.
That was crazy.
Yeah, it was such a vibe.
For sure. And like the timing didn't work out then. And so was that when you went and worked at the spa?
No, I was still there.
You were at the spa already. Okay.
Yeah, I was still there. Like I said, it was just like I felt like I needed to come in here.
For sure.
I was like, I have a good job. Nothing's going wrong at all. But I just felt like I needed to come in here and just show face and see if you were here, and you were. So yeah, that was definitely a cool day because it was so unexpected.
It really was.
But
I was taking clients, I remember.
Yeah, you were taking clients. I remember how like friendly and cool you were, and I was like, this is the owner? I was like, okay. So, because I had never seen such a young, hot, beautiful owner doing her thing.
I was 24.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep. So.
Okay, so then you worked the two jobs. You got the job here at the Bush, and then you came on full time as a spray tan artist. And then from there, you went full time waxer, and then I stepped out of the treatment room, right?
Yep.
Is that the timing? And then we started offering dermaplanes, and now we're doing education.
Yes.
So, like, what a journey you have had.
Man. Several titles. And in between those, I was a little bit social media.
You were manager.
I was manager, social media. I think those are the only other two. But yeah.
It was messy to start a business, you guys.
Yeah.
You were manager when I started.
Yeah. Manager a little bit, and then I went into I was like, I know a lot about social media. And then I was like, social media is too much for me. Yeah, it's been a journey.
Okay, and so if there's any new Esties out there that are watching this video, what would be like your number one piece of advice for them?
That's a good question. This is going to sound so cliche, but go with the flow. Don't resist change. Because if I would have resisted change,
especially in a small business.
Especially in a small business. Franchises, you're pretty safe, I feel. There's not too many changes going on in a franchise ever because they have their foundation set in stone and they just copy and paste it everywhere.
Yeah.
So especially in a small business, go with the flow and don't be resistant to change. Because that's when you, when you resist, you're like going against the grain. So don't go against the grain.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. Yeah. Because I would literally still be trying to do my at-home spa if I was resistant to change because I didn't want to close it.
I know.
You know?
Same. Yeah, when I had my suite, that's what I was telling Adrian.
Yeah.
I was like, it was really hard for me to close it because you have that in your mind, you're like, I don't want to give this up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad I did it.
Yeah, girl, I cried so hard in my pillow. I was like, I don't want to do this. I was like, I could get a 2-bedroom. I was like, I could get a 2-bedroom or a studio and then and so that was me being resistant to what was already happening.
Right.
And then literally the next month, I posted myself in a Facebook group and my old manager, she was like, hey, come on by. We had the best conversation and there was that was my first esthetician job. Same thing with you, came in, had a conversation, boom. So just not being resistant.
Yeah, being flexible.
Yeah, being flexible, not necessarily going with the flow of crazy things are happening, crazy things will happen.
Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between toxicity
Mhm.
and just like a fresh start.
Yes, yeah. Like if there's drama going on in your spa and like the girls are like, you know, being mean to you, because I've had that before too. Oh, I don't think I told you this. I was a receptionist at, can I say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a receptionist at Hand and Stone when I first moved to Texas, when I was thinking about aesthetics. Those girls are so mean to me. And one was a manager and ended up kind of like booting me out. And so I was like, you know, trying to get back on the schedule. And like, I was like, I want to be here, like, because I really like the estheticians. And I was like, no, like trying to fight for it. But I was like, I'm clearly not meant to be here. So if that's happening, that's a flow you shouldn't go with.
We
Because
don't do mean girl energy. That does not exist.
no job is worth it.
No.
There'll be so many other jobs. Like, yeah.
If you guys loved Kaela's energy, you should definitely check out her Dermaplane video. She did a whole training for you guys. It's for new estheticians, experienced estheticians. Get it while it's hot. Kaela put her heart and soul into it. So I really hope that you check it out. Support a sister. And